Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Prexides Ellen. You can call me Prex. That's what all my friends call me, and I consider all of you my friends. I'm creating this video because I had the distinct honor of being chosen, one of the people chosen anyway, by ATOMSTACK to do videos on their products, and they were gracious enough, and I thank Sally Wong from ATOMSTACK. They were gracious enough to send me an ATOMSTACK A10 Pro version 2. All right. They also sent an Enclosure and an air assist, and in return, I'm going to be, I offered and they accepted it. I'm going to be producing approximately 8 to 10 videos on using the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro. Okay. I've been using ATOMSTACK products for almost about a year now. I've been in the laser business for 5 years and working extensively with CO2 lasers. So a year ago, I dipped my toe in the water and I purchased an ATOMSTACK A24 Pro, which is a fully assembled unibody construction with built-in air assist. And I have to say something. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my CO2 lasers, but the ATOMSTACK A24 was a mind blower. It was. The things I was able to do with it in conjunction with Lightburn, a software which, you know, I had to learn. The learning curve is not that bad. As you know, there's a lot of videos on YouTube that show you the tips and tricks and different things you can do with Lightburn. But all in all, I was very, very, very impressed with not only the quality of the build of the ATOMSTACK product, but the ease of using it and the things that I can do with it. And because ATOMSTACK, like, you know, for example, the A24 or the A10 is open, you know, there's no lid, you know, like on a CO2 laser, I was able to do many more things at one time in the same workspace, you know, that I could do in a CO2 laser, okay? So one of the things I want to point out is when we do these videos, there's a lot of, you know, unboxing videos, assembly, you know, I don't want to do that. I'm going to be doing, and I cleared this with ATOMSTACK, I'm going to be doing teaching videos. This first video is going to be an introduction to the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro laser itself, the specs, the pros and cons, the things it can and cannot do, because I want to do teaching videos. All right, so this first video, like I said, is just going to be strictly an introduction to the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro, the air assist, which is an optional, but in my opinion, necessary piece to have. And right now it was on sale. I don't know what the price is going forward. I know that normally it sells for, I think it's $4.99. We sold one today to a customer, and it's currently on sale for $2.79. I don't know how long that sale is going to go for, okay? I am a little bit behind in my scheduled video productions. I've been sick, you know, for a while there, but I'm okay now. And so one of the things we're going to be teaching, the next video is going to be using a software program, which I will mention in the second video, on how to process images, photographs, graphics, it doesn't matter, JPEGs, PNGs, whatever, to laser engrave using the ATOMSTACK or any, you know, diode laser. All right, but we're going to be concentrating on the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro. So the software, we're going to teach you how to use it, how to prepare images, and to give you an idea, this is some of the stuff we've been, you know, doing with the ATOMSTACK lasers. We do have a website, which will be listed below the video. And any things that I refer or whatever links will be provided, below in the video. But to give you an idea, this is palea wood. All right. Now it's approximately a little less. It's about a ½ inch thick. All right. Very lightweight. This piece of wood. Now this is a 7-inch round piece of wood with the live bark, and it weighs about maybe 4 ounces. It's really, really light, but it engraves. There's the original side. It engraves beautifully, as you can see here. So I'm going to be teaching you how to process images, okay, for laser engraving on wood. We're going to be teaching in a separate video, or no, probably in the second video, how to process images for slate, okay? Look at that. It's absolutely gorgeous. And the ATOMSTACK did this, all right? The ATOMSTACK did this. This is a piece of basswood, okay? Now this is, you'll see the little block of wood here, and I'll explain to you why I'm doing that. So of course I didn't use this side because of the grain. This has the live bark edging, all right? Now, normally this basswood, when we get it, it's 3 foot long planks, and then we cut them to size depending on what we're making. And so in this case, this was 5 inches wide. This is a very big seller on our website and at our craft shows. And you see the hole in the center is because we're taking this piece specifically and turning it into a clock. And if you put my name in the search bar of ATOMSTACK, you'll see the different clocks we've made. We've even made them using the slate coasters, okay? So we're going to be doing teaching videos. One of the things that we're going to show you how to do also in a separate video is working with acrylic. Now this here, I don't know if you can see it, this is a picture of my wife sipping a margarita. Now this is clear acrylic, and people will tell you, you can't do clear acrylic on a diode laser. Yes, you can, folks. We're going to show you how to do it, all right? And we're going to show you how to do different color acrylics, all right? There is a way around it. There's several videos on YouTube of people doing it. It can be done. We've done it. There it is, okay? And then it goes into a light base and it lights up, all right? So hopefully you'll enjoy our videos, and I'm open to any suggestions you may have. And like I said, we're going to be doing 8 to 10 videos. So we're going to be talking about imaging, image preparation. We're going to be engraving slate. We're going to be engraving wood. We're going to be engraving leather, all broken down into different, single videos. So again, I want to thank ATOMSTACK very, very much, especially Sally Wong. And I want you guys also to, I recognize the fact that I'm giving a big shout out to a member in the ATOMSTACK laser group. And the link will be posted below so you can subscribe to them. It's a very, very knowledgeable and helpful group. But I want to take this opportunity to do a big shout out to RMC Reloaded. He's a member in the group. The guy is a wealth of information. He started working with me and helping me a year ago when I got my A24. I had questions. I searched in the what is it called? The file section first, or the question and answer, because a lot of questions that are asked are in the members group there that you can search and find the answer. But when I couldn't do it, RMC Reloaded was a big, big help. And I thank you very much, my friend, for your help. He had also motivated me to work with ATOMSTACK. And here it is, 9 months later, we're going to be producing videos for ATOMSTACK. So again, thank you very, very much, ATOMSTACK. Thank you very much, RMC Reloaded. And I look forward to working with ATOMSTACK, representing their products, for a very long time, and teaching you guys, to the best of my ability, my tips and tricks to using the ATOMSTACK lasers. A link below will be provided with my, affiliate code. I make no bones about it. I do make a little bit of something when a person purchases a laser from ATOMSTACK using my referral code. So I thank you and I appreciate it, if you click on the link below. And for those of you, I'm in the United States, I'm in South Carolina. I've been in the personalization business for 30 years now, lasering for over 5. This is what I do for a living, okay? Our website, the link will be below. Our YouTube channel, please subscribe, hit the like button, and you'll be notified, when I do release, the next series of videos concerning the ATOMSTACK. So, without further ado, we're going to take a look at the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro version 2. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my little video presentation, our opening credits. So, as I promised you, we are going to today introduce you to the ATOMSTACK, the ATOMSTACK A10 Pro version 2. All right, this is the unit that ATOMSTACK was gracious enough to send to me. And again, I thank them very, very much. And and hopefully the videos that we're going to be putting out, going forward will help a lot of you guys out there, and women too, of course. All right. A lot of you guys out there learning how to use your laser more efficiently and creating some really nice projects. I'm going to be teaching basics in the videos. All right. As time goes on, we'll get into it more and more and more. And like I said at the beginning, I'm open to any suggestions of what you'd like to see. If there's something I missed, please, bring it out to me. So today we're going to show you the ATOMSTACK. We're going to show you the Enclosure, and we're going to show you the Air Assist. Now, you see it sitting here on a piece of plywood. I picked this up at the local Home Depot. And the width of this is 24 inches by, if I remember correctly, 24 inches. Yes, a 24 inch by 24 inch piece of plywood, approximately 1/4 inch thick. Now, this is the base that I use in my shop. Right now, I'm in my home. I didn't want to be bothered by, phones and anybody bothering me doing the video. So, this is the base that we use in our shop. Now, on top of this base, we coated it with, now I've got a maintenance guy doing the property. So excuse that. But we put a sheet of metal down on this surface, and that's the, to protect the wood from getting engraved if the beam goes through the honeycomb. If it goes through the honeycomb, so you're not ruining your work table. So we put a piece of plywood, then we put a piece of sheet metal on the top, and then your honeycomb tray will fit here, okay? ATOMSTACK has the honeycomb. I'm not showing the honeycomb today because I'm showing you, in the bare wood, so we have the light background so you can see everything, okay? So, the overall size of this unit, okay, once it's assembled, is almost 21 inches by almost 24, okay? So keep that in mind. I mean, it fits perfectly on the 24 by 24 inch plywood, and it fits securely, and we have the legs mounted onto the plywood with a bracket, so the machine does not move or somebody bumps into it and causes it to move, okay? Your workspace, the actual workspace, because I gave you the overall dimensions of the laser. The actual workspace, let me move this forward a little bit, is 16 by 16. That's how much room you have to work with, okay? So you can do nice size cutting boards, you know, whatever, all right? Now, what's really cool about this laser is it's listed as a 10 watt, okay? And what ATOMSTACK did is anyone who purchases the 10 watt, it's automatically upgraded to a 12 watt, okay? I had previously stated that we have the A24s in our shop that we use for engraving. So that's a 24 watt laser. This is a 10 watt, but it's been upgraded to a 12 watt. All right, so that's really, really nice. The laser head, all right, before I get into the laser head, the construction of this unit took me about 40 minutes. The instructions, which come in this very defined book from ATOMSTACK, is very, very illustrated. I mean, it shows you step by step by step how to put it together. And what I really liked about it, and I should have had this marked for you so you could see it, is the bag of screws that come in here to put the machine together. There's, if I remember correctly, there's 5 or 6 envelopes. I thought I could find it in here quickly. And each envelope is marked step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. So there's absolutely no way, unless you don't know how to read, there's no way to screw it up. All right? If you're on step 1, assembling the frame, you're going to grab the step 1 screws. I thought that was really neat that ATOMSTACK did that, and it was a big help, especially for, you know, new people that are really new to the laser engraving assembly process, okay? So it's an open source. I love the space. There's a lot of room. You can do a lot of things. I can fit a lot of, what do you call it? I can fit, I think if I remember correctly, 16 or 14 4x4-inch slate coasters, which means I can do a little over a dozen at one time, each one with an individual image. That's what I loved about it. I do a lot of cutting boards. Perfect. I'm telling you, it's perfect. Okay? So, like I said, it took me about 40 minutes to put the unit together. Okay? In the front here is, I call it the brain. The control box. All right? You have your on and off switch. You have your USB. All right? You have your autofocus, if you buy the autofocus option, all right, that you can use. The antenna, and I can't bring the camera here, is located behind, not the camera, I'm sorry. The Wi-Fi antenna is located underneath the rail in the back, nice and tucked. It screws in. You fold the antenna down to go uniform with, the back of the inside of the frame, and you're all set. All right, because the ATOMSTACK laser has its own Wi-Fi network. So when you're at home or in your shop, if you have a Wi-Fi network, you're not going to sign in or pair it, whatever you want to call it, with your office or home network. The engraver has its own network. And the booklet, of course, will show you how to connect to the laser when you're using Lightburn. Okay, or whatever software you're using. Okay, assembling it, I was rather surprised because I was used to the A24, which is a unibody frame. In other words, there is no assembly. You just put on the laser head, you're ready to go. All right, but I found it was very easy to put this together, and it was also, and I made sure you get the square from Home Depot. It's shaped like an L. Okay, and the way everything went together, it worked out perfect. Everything was squared. The railing that goes across is nice and straight. All right, the tension, was perfect and everything else. And so I really enjoy using this laser, okay? So the laser head, once you do all your wiring and everything else, all right, which again, the booklet showed you, it was color coded. It shows you how to put the wiring together. It was very simple. The laser head, which slides into the bracket here. Now, there's a screw here, and I'm behind the machine. So it's on my left-hand side, all right? If you're in front of the machine, of course, it's gonna be on your right-hand side. But there's two screws which allow you to adjust the laser head to your material, okay? And in your box, you're gonna have this little plate, okay? And if you look very closely, all right, there's a thicker piece and then there's a flatter piece. So the thicker piece is when you're engraving, the less thicker piece is for when you're cutting. And you simply, let's say you have your wood, whatever it is, on the bed, you put the plate in there, you rest it on the engraving tab if that's what you're doing, and then you just simply tighten your screws. Okay, so I'm gonna tighten this. And then you move the plate out of the way and it's already focused. I love it. I mean, that's how simple it is to use, okay? It is very, very quiet, all right? I am in the habit of, I will very, very lightly with my fingertip take sewing machine oil and I will, the rail going across, I will rub oil on it, all right? On the pulleys, on the sides here, very, very small drops to keep it lubricated. Now, when you go to re-lubricate, like in this case, I wipe the rail down with a baby wipe, all right? And then whatever, because the oil will attract dust and hold on to it, wipe it down, re-lube it. If you do maintenance once a week, whatever, depending on how much you use it, we use our lasers and we've got several of them in the shop every day. 6 to 8 hours a day, these lasers are going. So we're doing it basically every 2 days, 3 days, wiping it down, re-lubricating it, and everything else, okay? So you have your protective cover here, all right, which is magnetic. So that protects you, not fully, you shouldn't be looking at the beam anyway, but at least, you have some sort of protection, okay? The air assist is located right there at the top of the laser head, all right? Now, I don't have the air assist hooked up here because I'm concentrating on showing you, the A10 Pro. But the air assist, which sits outside, it's an optional unit, but I do heavily recommend it. Again, the link will be provided below. So will the link for the honeycomb. It'll be provided below, for you guys, okay? So let me get my glasses on for a minute, okay? So, like I said, it's upgraded to a 12 watt, very simple to assemble, okay? You'll be done within 45 minutes to an hour tops, okay? This is a very precise, the internal, what is it called? The internal mechanics of the laser head, because it is so refined, is going to give you a high precision burn. The beam down to 0.06, all right, is, how precise it is, all right? You've got auto cross. Now, with this laser, all right, you're going to be able to cut 6mm balsa wood, basswood, and up to 5mm acrylic. You're going to be able to cut it, not the engraving, but to cut it, which is intense. I love it. All right. I basically work with 3mm and sometimes 5mm acrylic, so I have no problem at all. And it's usually done within, one pass. Okay. You have ultra fine compressed spot, which gives you, when you're using the laser, the beam will give you very, very vivid detail. Some of the detail I come out with on my ATOMSTACK is absolutely mind-blowing, and I love it, all right? Now, this has a built-in flame detector. If for some reason, let's say your air assist stops working or whatever, and you start to get a fire, the alarm is going to go off on the unit, okay? So it's got flame detection, which was really, really neat. It also has gyroscope. In English, what that means is if, let's say, I lift this machine up more than 15 degrees, the alarm is going to go off. It'll shut off, all right? And then you can resume engraving. That's what's really nice about this. You can lose connection, you can lose power, and then when you turn it back on, you can resume engraving of where you originally, was, all right? This laser, this 12-watt laser will engrave wood, bamboo, cardboard, leather, PC board, aluminum oxide, coated metal like those metal tumblers with the powder coating, colors on them, stainless steel, dark glass, ceramics, and slate. As far as cutting, it will cut wood up to a certain thickness, all right? It'll cut, of course, cardboard. It'll cut a lot of things, acrylic, 5 millimeter, inches, 5 millimeters thick. It'll cut it. So all in all, it will basically engrave 100% of the things you can think of, all right? And it'll cut 85, 90% of the things you work with. So this is a very versatile, very efficient laser. It'll do the job what you're looking for, okay? Your engraving accuracy is down to 0.01 millimeters. That's incredible, all right? The width of a human hair is half of 0.01. So this is basically two widths almost of a human hair. That's incredible. As you can see, I don't have a lot of hair on top of my head. So if I pull one out and I look at it, I'm like, wow, that's pretty detailed, okay? The unit, this particular unit or any of the ATOMSTACK units will work efficiently with Windows. It'll work with Mac, okay? Now, in my office, we went Mac 6 years ago, and I don't regret it. I don't personally like Windows. I do work with customers, helping them set up their lasers, their light burn over the phone. And when I find out they have Windows, I cringe, but I'm there to help them. And this just happened yesterday with a member who bought a laser from us using our affiliate code. And I thank you, Lisa Otto, for that. And we spent hours on the phone, but we got her up and running. That's what we're here for. And I want people to know, for those of you that are in the United States, that you are more than welcome to call me anytime. I'm open from 9 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard here in South Carolina. And you can reach me at 888-239-2644. It's a toll-free number, okay? And you didn't have to buy your laser from me, all right? I'm here to help you if I can help you, okay? So yes, you can use it with Mac. You can use it with Windows, all right? You will connect to I use a laptop with a USB, all right? Going from the machine to, of course, the laptop. It connects via Wi-Fi, which is internal in the ATOMSTACK, all right? Operating at 2.4 gigahertz, okay? So as far as the software is concerned, all right, you've got several options. We use Lightburn. And on ATOMSTACK, they do sell Lightburn. So if you're going to, let's say, click on our link and go there, not only can you buy the laser, but you can also buy the Lightburn software. So you can use Lightburn, Laser, GRBL, ATOMSTACK PC, and the ATOMSTACK app. So there's all your choices, all right? Imaging software, like I said, I'm going to be, the next video, we're going to be talking about the imaging software we use. But yes, you will create your images, whether it be in Photoshop, CorelDRAW, whatever, and save them as a JPEG, an SVG, a BMP, a PDF, a G-code, a DXF. You can use all of these formats when it comes to engraving an image using the ATOMSTACK laser, okay? So, I wasn't going to mention it, but I will. In the second video that we're going to be doing, we're going to be working, and I've been working with this software for over 2 years, okay? I love it to death, and it is called Enclosure. Now, you can visit it, and I'm going to have it in the link below. The website is Enclosure, that's imag-r.com, okay? Check it out. This is a software developed by a young man out there. I think he's in the UK. His name is Luki, L-U-K-I, all right? And I've spoken with him many, many times. I love his software. We have processed probably over 3,000 images in 2 years using his software. All my images, everything you see me post in the ATOMSTACK group, all right, which again, the link will be below so you can join the group. All of the images that I have posted were processed through Enclosure. I don't do anything without using Enclosure because the software was designed specifically to take an image. Let's say I have a picture of my wife in a dress that, when she attended a wedding 3 years ago, okay? And it takes the color picture, converts it to an image that the laser can read, okay? Because remember, lasers don't read colors. They read contrast, depth, shadows, etc., 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 all right? But this software converts the image to an image that's laserable. It then gets saved as a PNG. Now, there's several, and we're going to go over it in video number 2, different algorithms, and I will go over that with you and teach you guys how to use Enclosure. But in the meantime, if you get a chance, check out Enclosure.com, all right? I'll be talking about a software I use to enhance photos if I need to, all right? So, what do you call it? But I think that's it. You're looking at like I said, an ATOMSTACK A10 Pro version 2. It is a 10-watt laser that ATOMSTACK is upgrading up to 12 watts for you. So click on the link below, go to ATOMSTACK, all right, and see what they've got and check out their bundles because I know that as of this morning, and today is October 31st, happy Halloween, okay? As of today, this unit, which is normally $4.99, was on sale for not $2.99. It was on sale for $2.79 for just the unit. That's not including the honeycomb, the air assist, an enclosure if you want it, blah, blah, blah. So give me a couple minutes because I'm going to show you the air assist all by itself without the laser, but just to show you what it looks like. And it's an exciting piece of equipment to own. It's a necessary piece of equipment to own. And then we'll show you the enclosure. All right? So give me a minute. I will see you guys shortly. Okay, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. So here we have the air assist, okay, that, ATOMSTACK was kind enough to send to us. It cracked me up. It's so simple to install. It's hilarious. It really is, okay? The instruction manual. And when I saw the booklet, it was rather thick. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in for it, okay? But guess what, guys? It's 2 pages long. The rest of it is in other languages. I didn't realize that. 2 pages long, and you're completely installed. That's how simple it is, okay? So to give you an idea, you've got your AC plug. Goes into any, wall outlet. And depending on when you click on our link, and let's say you buy the Air Assist, if you're in the US, make sure you get the one with the US plug. If you're over there in Europe, make sure you get the one for over there in Europe. There's 2 different plugs. All right, so I wanted to just point that out. So, the Air Assist pump itself, here it is about 6 inches long, weighs about 2 pounds, okay? Weighs about 2 pounds. So, there's for your hose. And then over here is your electrical connection, all right, which is provided with this cable. And again, on those 2 pages of instructions, you're going to see how easy it is and where to plug it in. They mark it in color. It's fantastic what ATOMSTACK did. I've dealt with other lasers. Their instruction manuals were subpar. I was confused as anything. I send it right back. If I can't read it, understand it, I don't want to deal with it, I don't want to represent it. ATOMSTACK, I love it. They're very, very thorough, all right? So you have your Air Assist, you have your connection for the other end, you have your hose, all right? And then there's zip ties if you need them to, anchor the hose. Now, the important part about the hose, when you do hook it up, ATOMSTACK they stress it enough in their manual. Make sure, let's say if your hose is at a bend, make sure that it's not like this, where it chokes off your air. It has to be free-flowing, nice and loose, and, to allow the airflow to go through the entire length of the hose so your Air Assist works properly, okay? What I liked about the Air Assist for the ATOMSTACK is this knob right here, okay? This is called your flow regulation switch. All right, so right now it's off. I don't know if you heard that little click. All right, and it allows me to adjust the airflow. I thought that was pretty neat. Okay, it allows me to adjust the airflow. Now, it is important for light burn users. I can't speak for laser GRBL or whatever else out there as far as software for lasers. But when it comes to light burn, you do have the ability to go into light burn and set up your Air Assist, turn it on, turn it off, whatever. But all in all, this is very important, in my opinion, to have. The link below, there'll be a link below, to purchase this. It is not included in the laser standalone package, which is on sale as of today for $279. I can't speak for tomorrow or any other day, all right? So check it out. Get the Air Assist. You're going to need it. It's the best thing to have, all right? And with your A10 or whatever, ATOMSTACK laser you have, because this Air Assist does work with the A6 Pro, the A12 Pro, which is that one, okay? And the A24 Pro, all right? So it's not like you can buy a different Air Assist for each unit. This unit will work, for 3 or 4 lasers that ATOMSTACK carries, okay? So any questions, pop below. The link for the Air Assist will be below the video. And last but not least, we're going to show you the enclosure. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, here we are at the conclusion of our very first video for ATOMSTACK.com. All right, and again, a note of thanks to the staff at ATOMSTACK, and again, a big shout out to RMC Reloaded of the ATOMSTACK group. But what we're looking at is the enclosure that ATOMSTACK has sent to me. Now, I have it in the box just to show you what it looks like. It's packaged very, very well, okay? So inside you have your flexible hose, okay? Which extends out to, if I remember correctly, at least a minimum of 6 feet. You have the tools to tighten up and assemble, your fan unit. Now, the exhaust fan is included with an exhaust grid. This is the clamp for the hose, all right? There's your power supply, for the fan. And then you have your 2 wires, whether, if I remember correctly, your US or European, okay? Inside, what you see here, all right, and it's got protective film covering for the plexiglass, okay? This unit, you will assemble it in less than a minute. I'm going to assemble it for you. I wanted to put it back in the box and show it to you. All right. I'm a pack rat. I save everything. All right. But I'm going to assemble this for you. So I'll be back shortly so you can see it fully assembled. And it fits over a variety of the different sizes of lasers that ATOMSTACK has. All right. So give me about a minute and I'll be right back with an assembled laser engraving enclosure. Okay, guys, as promised, it took about a minute to assemble. Okay. Heavy duty construction. It's not metal, all right? It's a fabric, and in the fabric, there's some sort of stiff board, you know, it could be MDF, I don't know, which gives it resilience. Now, this enclosure, all right, here's your two things of plexiglass, and I don't really use the enclosure much because my shop is big, so we're not worried about, you know, choking on the exhaust, all right? But this is something for people who are in tight spaces or whatever. All right, there's the ATOMSTACK designed by Atom Studio. Gotta love it. But they did a nice job here. All right, so you got your vision screen, your visual screen, viewing screen, whatever, to protect you. All right, over here on the side, you have a pocket. You can put your tools, your manual, you know, whatever it is. All right, little acrylic samples, whatever you want to do with it. All right, there is your exhaust port. That's where your grill, your fan, as everything's going to get attached, and then the fan will attach the laser, which is inside the unit. On this side, you also have another pocket, so you can store a lot of tools. Now here, these are Velcro snaps. They attach to the Velcro underneath. You can hear it. It's really strong. The Velcro is really, really strong. All right. This unit measures 31 inches across, okay? As far as the depth from front to back, it is 32 inches deep. And then the height is 16 and a half, okay? What I liked about the enclosure is when you open up, as you can see the flap, and it's magnetic. The flap is magnetic here in the front. You can open it up and see the space you have in there. So just picture your laser in there. All right, there's your exhaust. All right, but this is really, really a nice enclosure. And if you need to pack it up for whatever reason, it folds right up. It goes back into the box. Save your box. The box is not that big, and you can store it in your closet, in your shop, whatever. Okay, so this is the enclosure. The link for this enclosure will be listed below. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And like I said, let me turn the camera a second. No, can't turn the camera. So anyway, like I said, a big thank you to ATOMSTACK.com. A big thank you to RMC Reloaded. And like I said, my affiliate code, the link to the ATOMSTACK.com official group, the Imager software website, all of those links will be below. I look forward to you guys subscribing. Please make sure you subscribe, give me a like, and you'll be seeing more videos. There's another 8 coming. So the next video, video number 2, will be using Imager to process your photos for laser engraving. This is Prex Ellen from Ace's Deals signing off, and have a great day, guys, and thank you for your time.